perfect blend of ignorance and intelligence. With DJ Storyteller and J Ma Boy Wonder. The latest news, oh yeah, and all of the top trending topics of the world culture, of what's going on for the moment and in time. DJ Storyteller, J Ma, Boy Wonder, powered by Virginia Radio. Let's go.
What up, world? This is DJ Storyteller.
Alongside J Ma, the Boy Wonder.
And this is Everything But Religion.
That's right, the perfect blend of ignorance and intelligence.
We got a special show today. We got our first roundtable talk without a table. Because we got moved to a different room today, but we still going to do it a different style today. We're just going to talk. But we got my boy Conte. Bacante Jermon Buffalo.
Ooh, done called my whole government out.
That sounds like a sexy dish.
Oh,
Get some for Conte Buffalo.
There y'all starting already.
Extra chorizo on the side.
Y'all wrong already. I knew it was coming, world.
But I know this guy since I was about 16, so that's a lot of years.
Yes.
Yeah, we've had a lot of crazy stories. Got a lot of parties we've done together or been a part of. So yeah, we're gonna talk about that later. Then we got my boy Tyvon Lamont Billups up in here.
Sheesh.
Hey,
Billionaire Billups.
Well, you starting hard.
Billionaire Billups up in here.
Hope ain't nobody got no warrants out there. Right? Gracious.
You know where to find them.
That's right, right here.
Need sports.
I know this dude since 05, I believe. It might have been 04.
yeah.
So when I started working at Eastern State back in, it was just a crazy time back then.
Don't say crazy and Eastern State in the same sentence.
Yeah. Hey, well, yeah, it was a different time.
There we go.
Yeah. But this dude showed me some different things. Was actually a good person to meet at that place because you need somebody there.
Appreciate it.
But and we're gonna get into all his stuff he do because he is like a 3-time Hampton Community Service Award winner because he gives back to the community a lot. So we're gonna talk about that stuff later too. But first, we're gonna talk about why is America so sensitive right now. Like everything you say and do is held up here on top of you. Now you can't. Comedians, it's hard for comedians to do anything. Rappers now, the baby is also an issue. It's just crazy, yo.
I'm still trying to figure out exactly what happened. I just found out what he actually did. I just seen his name all up and down my timeline, but I never seen exactly what pushed this magnifying glass to be on him now to take him out of all of his hard work that he almost canceled like Pepe Le Pew right now.
Yeah, they're trying hard to cancel him. Like they want to take him out of songs already. He just simply said, I don't want to repeat what he said, but he said, I don't think it was that homophobic. It's just something he said.
Yeah.
And now he's being, like you said, he's under the radar. Now they about to cancel the baby. And I mean, even he got other rappers coming to his side. T.I. said something. He's on his side, but they saying something about T.I. now too. He still got that other issue with him too. Him and Tiny, with them taking girls and drugging them, and all that stuff. What y'all think about it? Why? What's going on with America? You know?
I don't know. I said the same thing to y'all before. I wish I knew the answer, but I was telling you guys that's why I try to watch what I say, because I know the group of guys or the people I deal with, we talk reckless at times.
Oh, yeah.
So I may say something that you're not going to take offensive if somebody else here. Now I'm in the middle of a situation that it's not even that serious.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you do to satisfy that?
Yeah.
I can't change who I am. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let me take that back. I'm comfortable in my skin who I am to know that I'm not purposely trying to offend anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But if you're ear hustling, listening that hard to what we're doing, then that's a problem.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So how do you move? Or what do you do to avoid that?
Yeah, you're right. I don't even know how you post, especially with like comedians. I don't know what they're supposed to do. The jokes, like their jokes. You expect that when you go to a comedy show, they're gonna talk about everything.
And everybody.
Everybody, especially if you sit in the front row, you're gonna get clowned.
Right.
And that's any comedian does that I know of.
It's like the story you was saying.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. It just, the world it got too soft. Everybody should be able to have their own opinion about any or everything. You know, I didn't say go, you know, kill anybody with words, but I'm just saying just be yourself, and you know, you just, you know, enjoy life. I mean, life is too short, man. I mean, I've been, you know, been blessed, been working since 15, you know, and dealt with a lot of things, but I don't let my negative outweigh my positive, you know. So the world just need to come together as one, and then we can go through, you know, different things in life. But it's just that we just fell off. We fell off. We can't, you know, do certain things in school, which we should be able to do.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's where it starts. And a lot of people say it doesn't, but that's where it starts. That we come together in school, and I'm going to say like the Pledge of Allegiance, but we can go to other places and say we can't do it in school. That's a big part of society and will help us, you know, try to stick together. But it is way too soft. So it doesn't prepare our youngins for the next generation after that.
This is the era of the participation trophy.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
It really is.
No more hard work for, you know, to be the best. No more hard work to see what you need to do to get to the best when you come in second place. And you know, now it's just everybody get a trophy just for showing up.
You showing up,
Yeah, you're right.
Wow.
And since everybody get a trophy just for showing up, that means don't nobody feelings get hurt, and they're gonna make sure that everybody is feeling special. Everybody feels special. You gotta understand, some people, it just ain't that special.
That's straight facts. That's straight facts.
Don't get me wrong now, you know, everybody got a gift, and it's up to you
That's
to
right.
unlock that potential to do the best, to be the best with that gift that you have been bestowed with. And sometimes your gift just might not be for you to be the president of the United States. I mean, even the president of the United States shouldn't have been the president of the United States before.
Yeah.
We've seen it happen.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Sure did.
Yeah.
It changed the world.
But just because, you know, just because you're so focused on trying not to hurt everybody's feelings, only thing you're doing is preparing people that every single thing offends them. I seen a post that said Payday gonna change the name of the candy bar because it offends people that's not working.
That's great.
That's taking it too far.
I don't even.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So.
I don't even understand that.
That's ridiculous. Just go get a job.
Yeah. I mean, that's just that. It's funny what you said, how society and, you know, we're trying to make sure these youngins understand. You asked me about coaching one time, and I said, there's no way I could do it in this era.
Right.
I could coach my kids and people that know me
Yeah.
because the way that I'm going to calm down at times, now I got to worry about as a parent trying to react a certain way.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the thing of it is, it's not about the sport that we're teaching. These are life lessons. I look at some of the things that were told to me and instilled, and now I get it as I got older. Like, it wasn't that he just didn't dislike me. You saw the potential, but the potential was trying to make something of yourself.
Right,
That's right.
exactly.
That's right.
So, you know, now these guys, you got to tread that line of water, and I'm just not interested in it.
That's right.
Yep.
You know.
It's all about participation awards and Purells, hand sanitizer, everything. We used to go outside play in the dirt, drink water from the daggone hose.
Yeah, straight from the hole.
Yeah.
Just fine.
Yeah. So you had to go in the house and get trapped because once you go in,
Oh, yeah.
be like, nah, you ain't running in that house.
That's
Stay in.
right.
Yep.
So,
Good
and,
point.
and kids don't do that these
Yeah.
days either. I mean,
And
they
I
did
give
it
props to
on the
those coaches that are out there doing it. I want to make sure
Oh,
that,
oh, yeah,
yeah,
for
you
sure.
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Because I know some of y'all are having to do that as well, or anybody that's, you know, in that industry. You know, I'm not trying to take nothing away. Again, these are my thoughts and how I feel.
You hear
Yeah.
Buffalo keep giving this disclaimer at the bottom.
Yeah. You like it's right
These
there.
opinions and views don't
Yeah.
affect those of EBR.
There we go.
Yeah, that's right. The coach
It's
had-
funny that you talked about coaches because you know what? I know, congratulations. I know you got an airman on you, and I know that Nia Marcus, he trying to get into the
Air
armed
Force,
forces as
yeah.
well. Yeah, he trying to get airman as well.
Yeah.
With that being said, hasn't it been said that the drill sergeants now gotta reevaluate the way that they get their up and coming cadets ready for the?
Yeah, it's different. The military has definitely changed. They don't remember back in the day. Everybody had them big ass thick glasses. When I went in, they had the big thick glasses. Now they got the regular glasses. They they don't have the thick frames no more. Make sure they got the. They still give them the buzz cut. Make sure their glasses look straight. They ain't looking all crazy no more. But they do have the right to cuss at you in training purposes only. They have that posted all on the wall.
Yeah, it's posted.
It's posted on the wall. And I'm like, what? Now I saw a kid break down in there, and they were cussing the hell. I mean, they were in his ass. He turned red and started crying. But I mean, they also went back to him and they were talking to him like, hey, you know, we got to do this, do that for training purposes.
Yeah,
like,
tell you down, bid you up, you know.
Yeah, but back in the day, I know they didn't
They didn't care.
Back then they didn't care. You finish up, okay, now still do that drill.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, or your leg broke,
you
gonna finish the drill. Your leg broke, keep walking. It won't know. It's too much baby.
Yeah.
And then also too much stuff they showing on TV. They should be showing our kids. That Lil Nas X video is out of control.
I still haven't seen it.
I saw the thumbnail.
Don't got no desire, but
I saw the thumbnail on YouTube, and it's a song with Jack Harlow.
Okay.
But they're in a jail cell.
Oh.
Yeah. So and there's a dancing scene. He's got 4 dudes behind him, butt ass naked dancing.
Okay. So now I'm confused. So the baby said something.
Yeah.
But
that can happen.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Okay.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's.
See, there go that disclaimer.
Yeah,
Y'all laughing at me about.
I feel like in America the way that they treat anything that has to do with the LGBT community.
Yeah.
I feel like it's being treated the same way that white people may view the way black people use the N-word. Mm-hmm. It's okay if we say it, but if you say it, it's a problem. Just like Lil Nas X, it's okay if he dance in a shower full of gay dudes, but if the baby mentioned anything about a gay dude's pinky nail, when he need to get canceled.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, that could be looked at on 2 different sides, but again, I don't understand how Lil Nas X can take it from 1 to 76.2 million, and the baby just mentioned something like a little blip on the radar. Next thing you know, he's the main focus point, but nobody's paying attention to everybody dancing around with just soaps and dinglings. That don't make sense. And mind you, this is less than 4 months after he dropped those controversial forces, Air Maxes or whatever.
Yeah.
Y'all seen those shoes, right?
Yeah, but you know, what I started to wonder about that is this money related, since everything's so sensitive.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and again, I get what you're saying, but you know, it seems like everybody's doing something for that next dollar
or that popularity.
And
that 15 minutes of fame.
And I guess that's where the generation's starting to change, you know. But even with that being said, if we're gonna play it, it needs to be this even playground.
All the way around. That's
It's not.
Because don't get me wrong, we done seen a couple bust around videos and Jay-Z videos when they had a couple half naked chicks behind them. Just like we seen Nicki Minaj and all them, they had a couple half naked dudes behind them. We've seen it. But you ain't never just seen just nakedness. Just for the simple fact of, hey, I can push the envelope right now.
That's right.
And pretty much what you gonna say to me? Nothing. But y'all better get that baby character over there. Not little baby, the baby. Yeah, him. Yeah. Birdman too. He can go. I don't care.
But how about this? Why is it okay nowadays for cartoons? Cartoons, that's how like Adult Swim, Family Guy. Why is that okay?
But they make sure they show. I can't. I was gonna justify Family Guy, but that come on regular TV. That come on regular time.
But
don't the other give you that disclaimer? I'm with you though, but don't quote me. But one of them give like a disclaimer, right?
Okay, come on.
Adult Swim come on like 11 o'clock at night. So
okay.
You remember that back in the days we tried to stay up late on 8 now?
Yeah, a lot of stuff in Archer and all them, and I'm like. My youngest son is 7. I'm like, no, you can't watch this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got
y'all got the young ones. Yeah.
My younger one is 7. I'm like, we had to take his iPad the other day. Like, you know what I'm saying? But there's no way around it because every song has something. You know, radio is supposed to be parental advisory, but
radio
is different now. So I'm like, I can't keep it from him. This is the real world. If something happened to me now, he has to be able to live in it. So I'm like, I can, go back forth with it. But
this is the same conversation they had back in the 90s about video games. Remember, they thought Mortal Kombat was the worst thing ever.
Bad.
They did.
The fatality.
The way the technology is.
Yeah, but they're saying that was what influenced all the mass murderers and all that stuff. But tell me what video game you think Christopher Columbus was playing when he showed up.
Boy, you a fool. Good point, though. But you a fool.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
I said that point to make this one. It's out there. I mean, the participation award that they're trying to teach our kids in the shell that's school, that everybody's going to be nice, there's no such thing as bullying, it's fake. It happens, it's in the world.
Yeah.
And being that it's in the world, that's our responsibility as parents to make sure we prepare them for the world. And if we prepare them and give them that great guidance, then everything that's around them shouldn't affect them. Now, don't get me wrong, they may get curious, may peer into it, may have some questions, but that's what we're here for.
And that's called life, though.
Right, right.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
right.
where that word life comes in.
That's
You
right.
know what I'm saying?
That's right.
We can't sit back and keep blaming all these streams of media and entertainment on how it influences our kids. Don't get me wrong. We think they shouldn't be watching it. They shouldn't be watching it because that's what we say. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's always been something though.
Always.
It's always been something.
But
I just personally don't think that we should be coming down so hard on the baby for mentioning something about a culture that he's not a part of, and being that Lil Nas X is a proud member of that culture, he can do and say anything he wants. I think that's foul. Me personally, I don't think it's an even playing field.
Oh, no, it's not, because just like you say, when you talk about canceling or whatever the case, whatever verbiage they want to, that's still the way that man take care of his family and what he do.
Yeah,
Right.
Exactly.
If we can think about it, we can think of some things that, however they want to portray it, other people have done that's way worse.
Way worse.
And it seemed like it was up there for 3 or 4 days, washed out, and they was back doing what they was doing. So are we changing things, or we just putting that Band-Aid on it, or like you say, picking and choose?
Yeah. Or just getting used to it. That's the scary
That's
part.
scary.
That's the
Instead of everybody being fake outraged and fake offended, now people just, well, you know, it's Tuesday. That's what happens.
Yeah,
You know?
that's the route they're trying to push though. I think that's what they want to push on people.
Right.
It's out there. Hey.
I'm all for being yourself. I'm all for expressing yourself. But, you know, sometimes you're just going to think people are going to look at you if you're walking around with the horn sticking out your head and wearing a pink feather boa.
Yeah.
They're going to look at you.
Yeah, people gonna
It's
talk.
not-
I know, I'm gonna look.
Yeah.
Hold up now.
Yeah.
Make sure, you know, dude, stay over there.
Yo, you see that?
I'm a
Yeah.
300-pound dude wearing a pink shirt. People gonna look at me.
Yeah.
It's not because they don't like who I am or they don't trust me. Or, nah, it's just, I stand out.
Eye popping.
Yeah, that's a big
Just
fella right there with a long beard.
Yeah.
They gonna look at him. You know what
I
I
catch
mean?
it all day. You know how many kids walk up to me and be like, that's the black Santa Claus.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, we can do that.
Hey.
But you ain't trying to cancel nobody.
No, right.
They body shaming you.
Yeah.
You can make some money off that though. Like Santa Claus.
We'll talk about it. You guys
Right.
together. I promise you, I get it all the time. I done had kids come up and hug me and everything, but you know, and it's funny. Since we talk about the sensitivity, parents will be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." I'm like,
No,
"It's
you
cool.
good.
Yeah.
I got kids. This is a beautiful thing."
Yeah.
Right.
You know, but it's everybody's like that now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I'm like, nah, it's cool. It make me laugh. You know,
Yeah.
so that, like you said, that's the scary part.
When you laugh, you go ho ho ho.
See, try to get me there. You know who it's gonna be today? You know it's gonna be David. Yeah. And David probably holding a couple in, but they coming
They
for
coming.
him. Yeah.
Watch out.
I'm easy into it.
Yeah.
They're coming.
Yeah, back in the day, I did Easter Bunny in Coliseum Mall. I was that guy sitting
Boy,
there.
you showed your
I
age
remember
there. Coliseum Mall ain't even here no more.
I know, yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, I was that dude 2 years in a row sitting in that damn suit with them big ass kids sitting on my lap.
I think it was a good idea.
We can take it way back. You know, he was the star for Hardy's too back in the day.
Oh, I know.
Oh, was he?
He was.
Yes,
Oh,
he
stars
was. Oh, yes, he
See,
was.
I did not know that. I thought you was talking about the star.
No, he was the star. Hey, come and try the $6 burger.
I did it once time. I was young, yo. I did it.
Hey, they don't matter.
I saw that picture floating around on Facebook in a dress, son.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I think I seen that
Shit
too.
happened.
I know
That's
that
the
all
one
the
that
time.
scared me. The
That's
old
good.
pictures. Oh, when somebody
Patty,
send
yo.
me, yeah,
Patty
I'll
got
get them
all of them.
sometime. I'll be like, oh my God, what was me doing?
Patty got all of them.
Again, that is why I'm glad social media,
Oh, yeah.
all
yeah,
that.
yeah, it was not
I'm
back
so
then.
nah.
Back
nah.
Yeah, we were done, yo.
Uh-uh.
Been shut down.
We
What?
still would have been paying fines from stuff back then.
What? Yeah.
We wouldn't be where we are.
Nah.
Wouldn't own nothing. Wouldn't not
But-
drop nothing because we owe too much money.
But guess
Yeah,
what?
exactly.
It still go back to. Even with what we've been through, it still taught us.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
definitely.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yeah.
It still taught us.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know, I got sons and daughters. I'll talk to them one way, But that don't mean that I don't come back and be like, one day you understand I'm saying this because I love you.
Oh, yeah.
But I won't be here forever.
That's
Me
right.
and your mother.
That's right.
So I'm doing the best that I know how to prepare you for it. And I'm not perfect.
Yeah.
But I would not let you walk out here and think that this world is just
Peaches and
Yeah.
cream.
peaches and cream.
No, I tell them that now.
Yeah, that's
I tell them that now.
tough.
Like I said, I knew Rankin a long time. It was about 7 to 8 years ago, man. That was a real bad accident going to work.
Mm-hmm.
And Rankin was he would tell you when they seen the pictures, man.
You probably shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
That's some real shit.
So I'm like, what is my purpose here? Not and I know this not, but what is my purpose here? Because I'm like, God didn't, He had a plan for me.
Right.
I mean, I was about 20 feet in the air,
Oh,
holding the wheel. I remember
Ooh.
holding the wheel like this, like I'm on a roller coaster, just
Flipping.
came down, flipping in the air, coming down before Busch Garden exit, come down, chop down some trees, landed upside down on a concrete, a little ravine thing in the woods. Now, my truck, my sunroof did not break, none of my windows didn't break. I was upside down and I let my seatbelt loose and I fell down and I see my radio laying on my lap by the wires.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know what? I gotta get out here. I started thinking about my kids.
Right.
Off jump my wife and I was talking with the window. I was like, oh, I am upside down, so I had to, finagle with it. Climbed out, came up top, and it was a lady and a guy. I never forget them. They stopped and she got to me. They was running. They got to me. I was already up top and she started breaking down, crying. I was like, man, are you okay? She's like, yeah. I was like, you okay?
Oh,
See,
you-
like you was in accident. She's
Right.
like, no.
came to work afterwards. Huh?
She said, I cannot believe that you climbed out of that. I said, God had a purpose for me. So that day on, it was like 8 years ago, right?
Yeah.
I said, what is my purpose here?
Mm.
Now, I'm not questioning him because people say, don't question him. I said, I'm not questioning him, but what is my purpose here?
Right.
So here to this day, I was like, okay, and that's why now I'm coming out with this. People say, well, what is Fresh Life? It's supposed to be fresh. Well, what is Fresh Life? Well, Fresh Life is to encourage people, to uplift people, to spread love and awareness, because I don't have to be here. But one of the things I kept right here said, look, before I go, I have to teach my kids this, that, and other, and watch over this, that, and other. Just like he said, because I can't just not be here for them and prepare them for this world because it's not easy. Every day it's getting harder and harder. You see what I'm saying? So it took me, so I said, you know what? Now I know my purpose, to help others.
Right.
The awareness thing is to help others and to uplift and tell them don't quit and encourage them to do things, So I was like, that's my purpose. And I just found this out. Like a couple years ago. And that happened about 8 years ago. But every day I was trying to figure out, I'm like, man, I was supposed to be gone from here. And not questioning God, but I was like, I was supposed to be gone from here. Because it was two people, not to stay on the lawn, but the two people, it was a young lady and a young man. Had an accident. Never flew out of the car and flipping down there. Just ran off the road, hit tree. One on Camp Prairie and one somewhere else. They just had graduated, gone.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when I was like, I'm not questioning, but why didn't I go? No broken bones, no scars, and I was 20 feet in the air, cutting the trees. Every time I go past it, I know exactly where it's at, even though they changed, but I get the chills a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
It was 8 years of I remember everything that happened. I didn't go to ambulance. I
didn't go to work.
I went to work. You hear me? The
Yeah,
next day I was sore.
Home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was just sore like I would work out. So now I still work out and everything to keep my body right, but still, I worked out. It felt like I worked out, and that's it. And then after that, I went away. Because they said if it stayed after that, you need to go to. I was good. See what I'm saying? So it's like a living testimony, man. But and I tell my kids, again, like you said, I love you, but I'm gonna be that dad. My dad was that dad.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
My dad worked 2 jobs for over 30-something years, and I told, hey, that's one thing I don't want to do, but and I'm not doing, but still, my dad did that out of love. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he wasn't home 24/7, but he was there enough.
Yeah.
So I just want to start it to my kids. Say, yo, I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I have to be there. My wife's not. You being too hard. No, I'm not, baby. Because this world, if I'm not here, they gotta be here to protect you
Yep.
and themselves.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
They gotta step up. And I don't think I did. I didn't do a bad job. My oldest son, he's in the Navy. My middle son, he's going to the Air Force September.
Yeah.
My youngest son's 7, so we kick back now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, my middle son, man, he just graduated already with his associate degree.
Yeah, that's dope.
From high school. He got a associate degree already because Tommy Nelson and Phoebus, they do
So he
their
about to go into
dual enrollment. And he,
military, the officer already.
I don't think on his officer, but I don't know. I don't know how to work. I'm dumb to that.
Yeah,
But he graduated with a
Man,
4.38.
he going to
He's
E1.
not gonna be no E1.
You know what I'm saying? No. I think he's going in there as a 3 already. If
Okay.
I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
But
Yeah, that's
still,
good.
but he graduated with 4.38.
If that was the biggest lie they told you through high school, boy, you know what they used to tell you in high school, if you took RTC, as soon as you get into the military, you going as an E3.
Yeah.
That was
And
the
they did.
biggest lie.
They did ROTC 2 years. I told them to do it all 4, but they did it 2 years, both of them.
Yeah,
And
you
they
did
just
that,
stopped.
didn't
But
Yeah, I did RTC.
you? Yeah, that one-
Nashville.
so you know,
But you see, that testimony is good. I got my daughter, who I always say girls are the hardest to raise. She did her nursing thing. You know what I'm saying? It's funny you said that. My one, he graduated tomorrow in the Navy. Got the other one. Doing engineering, gonna play ball, going to Norfolk State. We just put it out there, so I know some of that tough love.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
because I've had to been there for them conversations when they like, Dad, such and such, or this and that happened, and you know you hate it for them, but I'm glad I was there. Me and their moms would just still to give the guidance and the best that we know, because like I said, things are changing.
yeah,
This technology stuff is something serious.
I'm
Boy.
serious.
So it is.
You know, scared me, but you
You've
know.
been 40 since you was 18.
What?
so-
I've been telling y'all this. That's what I'm talking about. I've been telling y'all this a long time, man.
I'm gonna go ahead and lighten the mood. Speaking of how this technology is crazy. Y'all fellas see Space Jam yet?
I have not.
I have not.
I seen it. I liked it.
I seen it too and I liked
It
it.
was not. It was nice.
Yeah.
I
Why?
dug it. Yeah, I dug it.
Nah, but it's funny y'all say that. Ain't this crazy how when something recreate, it seems like the first thing everybody want to do is knock it down.
Yeah, but some people knocked it down without even seeing it
That, I
though.
was just.
And they still are. They
Yeah.
still are.
Now, me personally, I think if it was just a movie based on a basketball player that just so happened to play a game of basketball with the Looney Tunes, there was no other name for that movie but Space Jam.
Yeah.
But if it was just a different movie, it wasn't like everybody didn't look like it was, gotta come through and get some balls.
Some balls.
Yeah, basketballs. LSP.
How tall are you, man?
6'4".
You dunking, right?
Yeah.
You better be
Better
dunking
be.
6'4".
Hey, before you go, you seen Space Jam?
Yeah.
Come back.
Just for a second. Come on through
Did
here.
you like it?
The new one,
Yeah.
it's good.
You saw the first one too? All right, so what did you think about both of them? Being that the first one came out before you even thought about probably.
I like the first one better.
Why?
I think they just better.
Yeah.
Characters just better.
Characters and stuff? Okay.
Okay.
I suppose I appreciate your honest opinion, kind sir.
I say 6'4". He yoking on something.
Oh, yeah.
Goodness gracious.
But like I was saying, though, I think that it didn't have to necessarily be Space Jam. Because, Space Jam was a classic. You know,
Yeah.
Michael
Yeah,
Jordan,
it
it was dope.
Yeah.
It is.
And the crazy part about it, that whole movie came about just because he did 2 commercials with Bugs Bunny. And they made a movie based off of that. It was never supposed to be a movie.
Right.
It was just
Yeah.
just the
That's crazy.
just the energy they got off of that commercial from the
But
J's
see,
he put out.
but like I say, that's why it's so hard to recreate certain things.
Right.
I don't care what it is.
But that's the thing. I don't think it. Now I think that's where people getting turned off about. I think they're thinking it's a whole recreation. I think it's a whole separate entity. It's a whole.
But because of
separate
the name,
movie.
like
Right.
you said,
Again.
yeah.
And it's like, what space are they talking about? At least Michael Jordan played against aliens, but cyberspace. That's one thing I
that's
can
what-
take from.
Yeah, and that's what it was. Don Cheadle played a great character.
Yeah, he was the
villain.
antagonist.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he stole the movie to me.
Definitely.
I'm telling you, he's either going to steal the movie. When you watch it, he's either going to steal the movie or he's going to annoy the hell out of you.
Right.
Just because of how good he played his character, you know. But I honestly dug it, man. It had a couple of adult references that went over the kid's head, so you're not trapped in just watching the kid movie.
Right.
And the one dope thing I liked about it, LeBron actually staying in a mansion. You know what was so funny about Space Jam? Michael Jordan, like he stayed somewhere in Cannon Creek, little house around the corner.
He did. Yeah.
Now this is Michael Jordan now.
Yeah, I know. Not from up and coming.
Yeah.
Like I said, I liked it too. I think it was a good kid movie. Everybody, a family movie, period. So
Definitely.
I need to check that thing out.
It's worth checking out.
We'll do.
Yeah, HBO Max is wonderful.
Yeah, I got it just for the movie. I was like, I might gotta hold on to this, man. That's a heat up there.
I paid on for the last 6-7 months. That's the only app I paid for. HBO Max is where it's at. They got all the movies. So
You ain't going back to cable no time soon.
Cable what? That fire stick is everything for me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
It's funny.
Anything you wanna watch, you can watch it on the internet.
This is true.
I got a website for that too. We're not gonna talk about
Boy,
that one.
kids got
There
it
you
so
go.
easy.
There you go.
Oh,
do.
you remember when you missed a TV show? You just missed a TV show, my guy.
And you
I know,
can go
yeah.
back to it.
Yeah.
You go back to it,
You
watch
can pull
it
it up the next day
that same night.
on your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, kids do got it. That's why I don't understand how they be failing school. They got their cell phone.
Yeah, I don't get it either, bro. Like how you going to school from the crib. Don't get me wrong. I understand it's stressful. It's a different time, and I get it. Before I get attacked, I get it. I'm just saying,
son.
if you going to school at the crib and you got to turn in your homework from the crib,
Yeah.
and you got the phone in your hand that got the whole lot. We had to go to a library. Kids don't even know what a library is. That's a building we had to go to.
Books and,
Yes.
Yeah.
We had these thick books called an encyclopedia.
That's right.
Yeah.
That book was so big they broke it up into 25 different books.
Damn right.
The real definition of research.
Yeah.
Right,
You know
right.
what research
Damn right.
is.
Damn right.
They got a search engine. They ain't even got a
Yeah,
research.
search
Yeah.
engine.
Yeah.
Man.
I had to do that, but I ain't gonna lie to y'all, boy. I had 2 on back to back. Some of that work they was getting, when the teachers started saying they getting more. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. It was a lot because I
I know,
couldn't
it
keep
was
up
a
with
lot.
it.
It was a lot.
They was sending me stuff. I'm like, did you do this and this date, this that? I be at work like I feel like I'm in school.
Yeah.
But
But they also-
I'm with y'all not making no excuses. You're still at home.
Right.
Because what I was telling mine, this is teaching you about college life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Definitely
saying?
What it is.
Definitely
And if you even if college not for you, it still teach you about prioritizing
Yeah.
and
Time
figuring out what you
management.
need
Time
to do. With time.
management,
There's a life story behind it, and that's what I
That's
tell them.
Yeah.
Hey, I get up, go do what I got to do, take
Yeah.
it. This is what you got to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not winging it because I think for my son that's in the Navy
I was
now,
winging
no
it.
lie,
Shit.
I think in his it taught him a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, hey, bro, this your year. You got to figure out something.
Yeah. That's what I tell them.
Yeah. You know? And so when he called and I could hear how strong-minded he was, he'd be like, Dad, these dudes. You know what I'm saying? And I just be like, he getting it.
Yeah.
You
That's
know?
right.
I wasn't going to tell him all that, but I can hear it in his voice.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, oh, yeah.
I can hear he like, yo, I'm good. I'm good. You
Bring it
know what I'm
along
saying?
with it. That's
Yeah.
what's
He
up.
did the seal.
Yeah, he doing the training. You know, I don't know which way he going, but he scored like, I think, he could get like a 5, and he did either like a 4.5 or 4.7. So he scored well. They asked him to go march here and there. So he doing his thing. He loving it. You
That's
know what I'm
what's up.
saying?
That's dope.
And that's how excited I am.
Yeah,
But you know,
yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
because you know, I remember when some of the guys we knew would leave. But I remember that first letter, I'd be like, yeah, dog, yeah, dog. Yeah, like life is over. You know, like,
Daggone right.
so, you know, but that's the thing though, like you say, you gotta, whatever they decide, you gotta support it, you know,
Yeah.
in that
Yeah,
sense,
right.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, kids, they something different.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just gotta let them know that, like I tell them, it's just consequences of everything we do in life, whether it's good or bad. It just said you gotta be responsible for your own actions. Don't blame it on nobody else. Blame it on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know that. You know you're responsible for you. If you
Yeah.
feel something ain't going right, even though you having fun. Like I've been in a couple of parties back in the day. I don't want to leave, but let me leave, and then kind of find out, oh, yo, that got shut up. Well, good thing I left.
Yeah.
Or and I've been to something that like, oh, it's going too good. I'ma stay. And they got this shooting in the building. I said, see, I should have left because that bullet could have my name on it.
Yeah.
So I tell them this. I was like, man, I'm not being hard, but just if you feel there's something about to go wrong, get out because you'll live another day to go to another party and go have fun and have your own party.
Right.
It's funny, I tell mine, that spider sense, the spider,
Yeah.
I said,
Yeah.
that little
Spider
trigger that love that tingling, you
Get
better
out of
open
there.
your eyes, look
That's
around,
right.
get that swivel.
That's right.
Mhm.
And that's right. You live another
Then
day.
I tell mine, I'm like you.
Yeah,
Do
man.
not let me be the last to know if it's trouble, so I can try to get ahead of this.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't
Yeah.
need to be the last to know.
That's right.
You know.
That's right. Because they don't want to hear dad getting down on them.
Yeah.
Hey, man, it's going to be like that.
Yeah.
No, it's like that. Oh, well, we go to mom because, you know, but I need that. Trust me. You
I
will
get the same
understand.
thing.
You will understand as you get older if you decide to have kids on your own. You will understand. Because I did that with my folks. I was like, why ain't allow me to go here? Why ain't let me go there? My homies went.
Yeah.
But now, I'm glad they didn't let me go because a lot of them homies I used to chill with doing the same thing we did. We was in ninth grade, 8th grade. I'm like, yo,
You know,
Way out of school. Graduated in 2000. What's going on, baby?
Yeah.
Oh man, you moving back to the Bay? No, I'm staying in Hampton.
Yeah,
I mean, I got kids to raise, man, so I had to change my life. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't
You
no
know,
wrong
got
with
married and everything. I won't plan on getting married. I was one of the ones. No, my cousin Moti, he'll tell you.
I'm over.
Hey, Moti will tell you, look, time I ain't getting married. He ain't have no kids, but all that changed, and it was reason for it. You know, it was a purpose for it. 'Cause I had to change,
I
man.
got married twice.
I had to change. Yeah,
Twice. Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
don't start
So-
crying in here.
It started over with the kids.
Yeah.
I'm almost out of there, son.
Yeah.
You can have, you can have a deal with Jalen next year.
Yeah.
Oh, right. That's
Yeah.
right. Oh, I'm gonna give him a drink.
Like I say though, that's still life though.
Yeah.
Man, if this stuff could
That's
be
right.
written out easy,
It wouldn't be called
yeah,
life.
you ain't lying.
It wouldn't be called
It
life.
would be called rich and fabulous, because that's what everybody wants.
That's
to
right.
be.
I try to tell them, no. I'm glad my parents didn't say, take this, get this brand new car. I'm glad they didn't say this. I worked for it.
Yeah, I'm
And
proud
it
of
felt
my-
good after I got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm
You
telling
took
my
care of
kids,
it
it
too,
feels
I
so
bet.
good.
Yeah, that,
Get
you
you
had
on.
about 40 cars. You had more cars than I've been.
Oh. Oh, I thought you. Oh,
You
okay.
too. Both
Oh
of
no,
them.
look, I know what he was saying. I know what he was
Yeah,
saying.
I forgot.
Don't
yeah.
do
Yeah,
that.
man,
Don't
it felt
do me.
good,
Don't
man.
do me like that.
You for
It
the
did,
that damn
man.
accident when you used to make me cross-eyed, son.
And I think my kid, I think they started, especially my oldest now, he said he getting it, yo, because when he had to buy his own supplies, when he roomed up with the guy in Virginia Beach, because he's stationed in Oceana, he was like, oh, he called his mom. He called and said, yo, guess what? I spent all this money and I ain't even buy everything I needed yet. It was just, it was just the cleaning supplies. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, he got it. Okay, I'm
My daughter did that
You know what
too.
I'm
She
saying?
was like, Dad, I know why you get certain stuff from the dollar store.
Yeah.
I said, oh, your money. You know, how dare you? Yeah.
So it's all about
That's
the
insane.
experience.
Yeah.
It's all about the experience, man. I love it. It felt so good. Like I said, with my oldest son, he probably thought it was a harder thing on. You know what I'm saying? I was hard on him about him. He got a Navy, he know now, and and we talk. You know what I'm saying? We don't gotta tell your mom every time we talk, because she's like, you don't need to. Oh, we talk, but don't worry about what we talk about, because it's a man-to-man thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I talked to all three of my kids at one time before, when my youngest was 5. I don't care, I'm starting early. You know what I'm saying? If you can learn that video game, and if you can tell me word for word for every rap song that I don't want you to hear,
Yeah.
oh, it ain't never too early for real life
I
situations.
had the same
You know what I'm
model.
saying?
Yep.
If you can do that, he showed me how to use my phone. I get the hammer down phones. He showed me the brand new phones, how to do this or that. Oh, Tommy said, Daddy, you ain't doing it right.
Y'all two are just alike with that technology.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Daddy, you ain't doing it right. Yeah, Frank's like, oh, Frank used to,
damn phone, son.
Frank used to get at me like, yo, come on, man.
Hey,
Get
look.
with the program. What? Hey, I said, no, I'm good.
Yeah. I was the same. Yo, I didn't get mine until my phone turned black. That's
Hey.
the first time I was like, damn, I gotta go get another phone
I get my
now.
other jack.
I ain't gonna lie, I will hold on to a phone.
Yeah, I
I mean,
was.
I
too.
don't know, but I
Phone-
gotta keep up with the technology.
Is
I mean, you can still have similar or
Yeah.
current technology without spending $1,200 for
Oh
a
no,
phone.
I'm not doing that.
That's
That-
tripping, B.
Yeah.
And keep it funky with you. If they ever re-release the Sidekick, I'm
I'm
gone.
getting mad. I'm getting sidekick. That was my check back.
Man,
Sidekick was the shit.
that was a mean phone,
Yeah.
right?
Just like the two-way pagers. I used to let them drinks back
Oh,
then
yeah.
too.
Oh, yeah.
They used to
Oh, yeah.
steal them shits from Best Buy all the time. Not me. Other
Yeah,
people.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm positive.
No, I'm just asking.
I don't remember working it.
Oh, man.
Cut that part out. Make sure you take that part back.
All this is going in there.
Oh, man.
Okay,
How many times you said that before?
Yeah.
Look.
The one to hammer down for my son, and my wife would give me a brand new phone. Like the one I got now is brand new, the new 21. I'm like, all right.
Man, what you talking about? You just saw me trying to put my phone on silent.
I know.
Y'all
man,
laughing at
turn
me.
this off,
Man.
man. Some
So,
old shit right there, boy.
yeah.
The only person I know that every time he get on the basketball court, he fall.
There we go.
Oh,
There we go.
We just talked about this. You just talked about this.
So,
Every
there,
time, yo.
there, hey.
You hear that? Your eyes can be closed. You hear that context, huh? You already know it. You ain't gotta look.
Boy, I played,
Call
but
that ground buffalo.
hey, look, that's really what it was. Because I'll be like, yo, I mean, he be laughing. I be sitting there like, man, I'm gonna put these knee pads on.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm going down. But I carried that like, yo, like we was playing for the world. You know, he said, boy, we was gonna go. We was gonna go. So,
Word on the street is here at League Sports supposed to be starting a league. Yeah, the old head league.
long as it's old, because I do them old man five with them kids now. So I get it now.
35 up.
Yeah. Y'all can come out?
That's dope.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah,
I
be in this gym. Yeah, I got to.
They got soft floors too, bro.
There you go. Hey, the difference is when I fall this time, I'm gonna roll a little bit. Hey, y'all give me a minute. Yeah, give me a minute. Sell me out, yo.
Getting up these days is different.
Boy.
Everything pop when I get up.
Oh,
Knees, elbows, back, all that pop.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Oh, you good,
I'm
son?
good, man. You know what I'm saying? Not
boy.
yet. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You had back problems before.
But, oh yeah, I have. But you know.
young old nigga.
Yeah.
Still got his hairline and shit.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Oh,
shit,
yeah.
them kids
Oh, I
know
do.
shit.
Oh, look.
He got married.
I
He got
been
married
looking at
twice.
you,
I lost all mine after I got married. Boy.
You see this? You see this? I ain't got none up here. You see this color here? You know.
Yeah. I try to cut my down.
They poking out the side. You know, they come there.
Nah, man.
Nah,
embrace the
man. Like you
grays,
said, he
embrace
still
the
got
grays,
hairline, man.
Yeah, embrace the grays.
Yeah, he got wave lines. Yeah.
Over hairline, way.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
This nigga Bill take bath bombs and shit.
I still be feeling it, man.
Man, whatever. That nigga get
I
clean,
feel y'all,
shape up.
bro.
They
You still doing the flag football?
Oh yeah, man, that thing dope.
You
man.
still playing Dresden?
Oh, Dresden, yeah, man. They love it, man. I mean, it's just a fellowship. You know, everybody
Oh,
get
yeah,
together,
they're
do their thing. Mr. Scorpio, shout out to Scorpio. He still do the thing with the kids, man. The kids come out, work them out and everything, man. So
word. He
it's
just got a job with the apprenticeship. You talking about Scorp?
yeah, I haven't talked to him in a while because he with chaos and whatever. You know what I'm saying? I always say what's up to him, whatever, And he hadn't been on the last few games, so he probably doing.
I don't know if he left Warwick and went there or he's still doing both, but I think he just posted the other day he's doing apprenticeship school.
Yeah, big up to
His
him.
brother-
Man.
Yeah, he's a wide
Big up
receiver
with-
coach.
That's
big up-
what's
His brother's I think a head coach, right?
Yeah, big up to him though, man. 'Cause he been doing a lot of things with kids, man. Like, I mean, easy, just like that. Just come out,
Well,
what I'm
see,
saying, and work
that's
out.
the thing. You're not gonna hear that
No,
as much
Nah,
as that.
no.
Because that ain't selling,
no, but if you,
and that's sad.
yeah, that's
That is
sad.
sad.
That's sad.
That's
That's
what I
sad.
want to
Sad.
That's what I want us to get into next, to start doing like back to school events
Yeah.
that we're producing ourselves.
But you gotta remember, I told you, I gotta wait for that, cause that Buffalo. Remember I showed you it's called the Buffalo Family and Friends community that they do across the water. Bro, it's starting to reach out here too.
That's-
Oh yeah.
And we can
so
get in that later, man. They got the sponsorship. They do all the stuff for the senior citizen.
Nice,
We
nice.
do the
Oh, yeah.
parades, the back to school drives, all of that stuff. And that's any help that y'all want to do, and I'll share that more. And I can get them to come if you want to talk about it. That's what they do. And it's funny you said that. That's one of the most moving things I've ever done with one of them. You want to talk about something that you be like, hold on, let me get my eyes together. I'll never forget when they did a cookout. And you seeing kids, and I remember this one, he just eating. And I'm watching them, and I'm like, hey man, this is for everybody, it's a bit, slow down. And then, you hear the child say, well, I don't know when I'm gonna eat again. You like,
Oh yeah.
you look at your man.
Yeah, right.
You know what, young fella, keep eating, man.
Yeah. You just never know.
You never know,
You
right?
never know.
I'm so glad you turned that story around because it was rough watching the big dude get emotional about a cookout. It was rough.
You stupid.
Yeah,
I knew what he was doing.
It was rough.
You was sitting back
I ain't
setting
coming
you
up here no more. See?
Just sit there watching the big dude, man. Let me get my eyes
And
right.
we've been
Oh,
waiting.
that potato
Hey,
salad.
look,
Oh my God.
I knew he was gonna do something because I looked at him and he hit me with like, what somebody thinking? He was like,
He was all
he going left,
Yeah,
We thought it was gonna be ranking. We thought it was gonna be ranking.
Buffalo said, I'm gonna show you the real KC masterpiece.
Y'all a trip, boy. Y'all a trip.
Perfect blend of ignorance and
Yeah.
intelligence.
But all jokes aside, man, y'all love that.
Oh,
Oh, nah, yeah.
I'm with it, man. I'm with it.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun, man. Just to be a part of reaching out to the community to just, like you said, doesn't get a lot of spotlight when a lot of positivity is going on.
They don't, It's crazy. Certain events do, and it's because it's certain somebody that's always been doing that. They don't see everybody else.
Is that name in it?
Like Shannon, she been doing a lot of stuff for the community.
Yeah.
I mean, she spotlight for the food truck festival, but she does a lot of stuff out here.
The homie Loud, shout out to Power by Virginia Radio.
Yeah.
That dude don't give enough give backs to the community. I don't know.
every week
Man,
he
he got something
Yeah.
going on every time, man. And it's awesome to see that, but it's just sad to know that if he was doing that the same weekend, that just something just a little bit more
Jazz
sexy, or
festival.
there's something crazy that's going on
it
that
would
already generating money to a whole bunch of people that don't give a damn about Virginia or
That's
anybody
right.
surrounding it.
That's right.
That's what's more important.
Yeah.
But somebody actually care about the community and what's going on around them in that vicinity. That's what's not. That's on the second tier. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I guess the plus side about it is seeing what Shannon is now. That's inspiration. And seeing what Loud is now. Seeing his inspiration to keep grinding, keep hustling, and keep your focus on what's important. You know?
That's right.
Yeah.
Especially with Buffalo Foundation. You say y'all doing something over the water. It's coming over here. There's a lot of times things that happen over the water. It's only over the water.
Only over the water.
You
That's
gotta go overseas to do
Yeah.
anything fun.
Yeah.
That's how it used to be. You know.
Yeah. And I can tell y'all the only reason it started there, my father, R.I.P., he's from an area called Crestwood in Chesapeake. Now, back in the day when I tell y'all that was like a New Jack City,
Oh, word.
that's what that was.
Oh, word.
So, to see where they started and where they're going, you know what I mean?
Right.
They always had planned to get here, there, but now it's getting there.
Nice.
Like the mayor of Chesapeake, they come out and this and that, you know what I mean? So the name is traveling, so, but like they say, regardless who name it is, it ain't about the name. It's just their help.
Right.
So even if they can tell somebody, hey, this is how you do
It's all
it,
about the purpose.
this is how it's the and it's just like you say, that good feeling, because sometimes you get caught up in running,
Yep.
and it ain't nothing bad to get that little slap to say, hey, you blessed too.
That's
Right.
right.
Yeah,
You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? You blessed
Don't
too.
forget where you came
Yo, yeah, you might,
Everybody
you
has
might
to
have
start
be
somewhere.
bad,
Right.
but is it really as bad as it's saying? You never want to point it like that, but sometimes that slap, you be like, yeah, let me shut the hell up. Man, this ain't
for
really
sure.
a damn problem.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's
It's
right.
mildly inconvenience.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, this
That's right.
is not no damn problem.
That's how white folks was acting when they first had to wear masks. It's an injustice on my humanity. Injustice on your humanity.
Man.
You've been in America the last 400 years, Apple.
They go crazy with that. Man, whole
Just
marches.
mildly inconvenient.
Oh,
But you know what's
marches.
crazy? So speaking of all that, like how y'all feel like what's going on with this new wave of COVID that might be coming back around?
The new variant. It's
It's a new variant. It's the Delta one, right?
1,000 new cases here in Virginia since yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, here's where I'm trying to understand, and y'all help me, because I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I don't watch the news, but that shit be depressing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it
I'm
is. It is.
Now, are you telling me some of those that are vaccinated are now passing it to other people? Like, you're hearing that and you hear, what's right, what's wrong?
Yeah, that's the thing. I heard the other day a doctor tell my wife, and my wife told me and one of her friends, that the people that are catching I think the most is the ones that got the vaccine.
That's what I was talking about. So you go ahead.
So now that's it. I mean,
Okay,
that's
you-
all I
that-
know.
so you
She
heard
told me,
what I
I was
heard.
like, hold on. And they preached to me. I said, hold on now. Those ones that actually came out of the doctor's mouth are the ones that catching it.
That's
Are
the
the
same
ones that
thing I
got
heard.
the vaccine.
Wow.
And
So
I'm like, hold on
Like,
now.
here go the discllaimer. We may be
Disclaimer,
wrong.
you may be
we
wrong, but
yeah.
that's what I was told. So that
But I heard the same
I'm gonna
thing
shoot
you
the
heard.
messenger.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm like, hold on now. Come on.
Y'all thoughts. Help
You know what I'm
us.
saying?
I mean,
Yeah.
it's,
That's all I'm saying. I'm like, come on now. So somebody gotta be wrong. It's,
I want to know, is this just for America or is this worldwide? Because
that's worldwide because it said it started in the second variant started in India.
yeah.
oh wow.
I mean, India
It wasn't
got-
here first, and then
India,
they crept
India
its
got
way.
hit hard. India got
Yeah.
hit real hard.
Real
But
hard,
they are
yeah.
a third world country. Don't have the same medical supplies that we do. So,
Mhm.
but they got hit real hard, and it just started hitting Australia. I think got hit next. They shut Australia back down completely. Thailand just shut down over the weekend completely again.
Oh, it's gonna happen here.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh no, it's definitely gonna happen.
It's gonna
Because
happen.
California and everybody in the military already put the mask mandate back.
Back on.
on
Yeah. So
military
I'm like,
bases.
I mean, it's a toss. I'm like, who do you believe? One doctor said this, the other one said this.
And then you see
Yeah.
what's going on in the news and personal people you might know to get sick. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just.
Yeah.
I don't
Again,
know.
my theory behind that, the bills don't stop.
This is true.
And that's
But
why
the crazy part about it, you see how the government were trying to help people that lost their job. They gave them a little extra bump on top of the unemployment.
Yeah.
Boy, was some people just taking advantage of that PPP
Oh, yeah.
loan, boy.
Yeah, and then pick up people
But guess
back.
what though?
What?
They out getting
Man.
them damn money.
But
I
he's
can't
right.
I
They
can't.
out getting them now.
Yeah.
And the reason why.
But you know what I can't get now? A crab leg or a chicken wing.
Sam
So,
Price, yo.
man, they done had so many damn seafood bowls and wings fest. Man.
What?
Yo,
You
that's
see
why I
how
got
hot
three
chicken
prices.
wings is in the store
I
right
got three.
now?
That's
Well,
the
who's
whole
gonna
right.
afford them? The ones that got that PPP loan.
That's right.
That's right. EBT money, son. Yeah, EBT
That's
money.
right.
Oh,
Everybody-
boy.
And they,
I
yeah.
got 3 packs of wings in my freezer. They just sitting on ice, son. They ain't going nowhere. Sam,
You was about to say something actually intelligent. I'm gonna shut up. Go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
you
You
good.
better say something.
I'm just saying you
chicken
right.
wings, son.
They hit them up now, man. It's like all the ones that spent that money on nonsense, new cars, boats, and
Yeah, you want
and
that
I know
money, all
of
that money.
slingshots. Oh, they repo. 2 slingshots I know right now. My white woman, no, wait, she want one. I hate to bring it up.
No, I ain't gonna lie.
She
I-
want one.
And I know
They
a
was
couple.
giving
I
out
know
20
a couple
grand,
people
though.
that
They was
still
giving
got
out-
locked up already.
Oh yeah.
They was giving out 20 grand.
Yeah, well, come
Easy.
on now. My dad was saying that not too long about maybe a few months ago. He said I noticed it, but I never seen so many new cars, new boats, and everything with 38 tags on it going down the
Yo,
road.
it's so many.
But everybody's supposed to be hurt though.
TV's gone.
It's so many car lots that are just empty now.
Yeah, they are, yo. They said they can't keep up.
Man, y'all right. I actually had them call me.
To sell your, buy your
Just buy
vehicle.
my vehicle.
Ours
Yeah.
in the Highland, they want to buy our
They
house.
short on used vehicles.
Yeah.
'Cause a lot of people can't get new ones.
I thought it was a prank call. The only reason I picked it up was it was a 757 number. Normally something, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know,
Yeah,
but
3 or 4, 5%.
Yeah, but-
I get them every day.
Yeah.
That's how people-
Damn right.
yeah,
They
Every
said people are ordering cars that aren't even made yet.
Yeah.
So
I can believe
they
it.
can't keep up.
They buying houses without even seeing them. The housing market crazy too.
It's
right?
crazy.
Yeah.
20, 30 grand overpriced.
Yep.
That shit's
Shout out to
Hey,
our-
me and you
Yeah.
done talked about
yeah,
that.
that's
So
ridiculous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what we gonna.
It is.
I'm looking. Yeah, the wife and I looking for a house now, but it's hard. It's hard to compete when you buying a house without even seeing them and offering an extra 50 grand on top of
Oh,
it.
man. Me and my
Well, what
wife
it's
had
worth.
this conversation
Yeah.
every night. I said,
That's
baby,
right.
look, I can't see it. I just can't see it. I said, you know, because the thing about it is you still got that mortgage. And,
That's
you
right.
know, that's simple stuff we know, but
Yeah.
even with all this, that doesn't mean everybody got a pay raise.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
that's right.
so with
That's
that
right.
50,000 or that 100,000 extra on that house, that still
That's
make
right.
that mortgage higher.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Sure do.
And,
I sit back and we'll ride in that lane. Remember what we were talking about earlier?
Yeah.
Staying in that lane.
and you doing right. I learned a lot since I'm not like in real estate, but I'm in real estate. I learned a lot, but what people don't realize is you gotta be patient, and it's easy said than done, but you have to be patient because guess what? If you pay that $50,000 more for a house that's not worth it, but they say what goes up must come down.
Yeah.
So if you pay that $50,000 more than what that house is worth,
You ain't got no.
when they get back to the rental, when it's coming maybe next year, 2 years ago, guess what? You won't be able to sell that house. You'll be negative because that house is already not worth that. That's just what you paid for.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Because it's a seller's market.
You can
I can sell it to you and make good money out of
Yeah,
it.
you sure good.
But if something
Stuff.
comes to happen, and you have to sell it, just another, you're not gonna get it. You still gonna own the bank, and you only gonna
You're upside
be
down.
able to sell. Yeah, it's upside down. You only gonna be able to sell for what the house is worth.
Yep.
So like we tell my oldest son now, don't get discouraged, man, because he lost a couple houses. I say, man, don't get discouraged
Yeah,
because
it is though. It's
you can wait it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if you just get an apartment for a year, to keep your credit right, and you know, see how it is to live on your own, because paying all the bills is different from paying one bill.
That's
Yeah,
the important
yeah,
part.
yeah.
Right there.
And right now he don't pay
Yeah,
any bill.
yeah,
So it's like
yeah,
you thought
yeah.
you was flipping just off of the cleaning supplies.
Yeah.
But what about
yeah.
the food, the electricity, the payments, the so.
Don't
And
let
look,
all
and
this
then
go
when this
gas.
happen, the car needs some
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
You know,
all
something's gonna happen.
That's right.
Yeah.
And continuing his car payment. Now, my thing is, I'm buying all my kids their first vehicle. I did that with him. I did it. And when they want to upgrade and get the faster, this and that, I said, well, now you got to get your own insurance. Because you're old enough now, especially when you get in the military, when you come back. My middle son already know. When you come back, you get your own insurance just like your brother did. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I give you your first car. You do what you want with it. After that, the money yours. You sell it, okay, the money yours. But when you go into faster and this and that, and you tap in a little bit higher on my insurance, and me and my wife, then brother, you gotta get out there.
Look, mine did the same thing. The
That's all.
Hellcats, you know all the stuff.
Oh, they
look it
want
up.
one.
Oh,
My wife.
I sat down. I said, you start off with the basics. But this is what I showed them. I said, look, we just gonna, for dollars and cents. I said, what the car payment to be? I showed him, told him what he could be making. Because he went in, he did some all these work. Cool.
Yeah.
I said, now the version you won't, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
I said, put your age in and look at that, the insurance.
Mm-hmm.
He said, Dad, am I looking at, is the insurance more than the car payment? Oh,
Yes.
hell yeah.
Yes.
Can I go on your? No,
Yes.
not with that one. No, sir, you cannot.
Nope.
I feel like a real grown man last month, bro. I got some new insurance, and I got 3 cars insured for less than $300.
Yeah.
Less than $250.
Yeah.
I said, well, I'm grown now.
And that's real. That's real. It's real. And I'm like, man, y'all want these fancy, fast cars? I said,
And you young
and,
with it?
And
Man.
even us. Sorry, babe, but even us.
Oh, he big snitch.
Hey, look.
We tend to get some stuff. I said, sorry. We're looking at a screenshot.
I love you, boo.
But
Yeah.
still, you know. I said, babe, did you look at the cost of insurance first? Not the payment. We know the payment, but did you check and see what the insurance might cost you?
Right.
On the slingshot point, how you?
No, just on vehicles in general.
Oh yeah.
And she was like, no. I said, babe, you want to do that? Nah, I want this, I want that. I said, babe, you want to do that? So she's like, okay. Now I still gonna get it. Okay, we'll get it. Started with the Fusion. Then we got the SUV. I said, now look at the insurance. She said, well, I didn't. I said, I tried to tell you. You know what I'm saying? But you have to look at it, and it's people enjoying it. It ain't just young kids. You got to look at that too, because that salesman is not gonna say, hey, you wanna check out that insurance first before I sell you this car? No, they want to make that sale. Hellcats charging all the different types. They want to make that sale, man. The commission don't care about your insurance.
But that insurance for, just growing and learning, when you first got on your parents' insurance, that was just ridiculous.
Ridiculous. So I'm still why they said what they said. And that's why I'm saying the same thing to you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can get that when you jump.
That ain't no joke either now.
But y'all, you know what I love about this, y'all? It still go back to that word, life.
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 That's right.
Because at the same time,
That's right.
we can go through all this, y'all, but with something I personally, and when I be I'm trying to save, make sure we do. You still gotta live too and enjoy yourself.
You do.
Oh yeah.
You do.
Throw that out there as well.
And-
Everything
and-
we're talking about, you
That
still
was
gotta live.
That was one of my problems.
Man,
Because I'm gonna tell you right now,
Yeah.
that's what I'm trying to do now.
my wife still might say I got that problem.
My wife too said, "Oh, you will never." Oh, yeah, I am, but
Yeah.
I still have to watch out for this because that's,
Yeah.
I'm the man of the house. I got to do
But
that.
you always the one that got the just in case though.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Your wife wants you to get out there and enjoy yourself and dig your toes in some sand and all that stuff. But hey, I got the just in case,
Just in case, babe.
Yeah.
If I didn't have that just in case, we probably wouldn't be where we at now.
Yeah.
My dad always told me back in the day, son, I'm gonna tell you right now, which he didn't have to tell me too much, but he said it.
Set it up for you to get it.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Put some money away for a rainy day, because everybody gonna have one. People, even Rank probably say, oh, man, you ain't never had no rainy day back in the day.
Right.
And people say, the type of person you are, you ain't had no rainy day. Oh, yes. When people was hitting that drought, like that, what was that? You call it recession or whatever? When I was working at the airport.
Well, he got money. He don't know what a recession is.
But
I heard that.
You done gave him some fuel.
check this out.
Then you come in here with a hairline and not be broke.
But,
He still got his
check
first
this out.
job from his very first job.
But I hit that. But check this out. It's crazy though. I hit that after it was over. But good thing I put that money away.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like my papa
So by
told
the
me.
time you realize, okay.
I hit the.
Okay.
Dang. But good thing I had that money put away because
Right.
I didn't have to feel the effects of it. But I felt that, I was here then now.
Mm-hmm.
Ground zero. So now I'm working on putting that money back again. But if I did not listen to my dad, what would we have been? Then sometimes I can lead it to something else like, oh, dang, he failing in his responsibilities. In the other eye,
Right.
Yeah.
But I did it, and I thank God that my dad told me that, and it took me to sit back one day sipping by myself, nobody in the house, and I'm sipping. I'm like, why did he say that? I mean, I'm sipping good, I'm sipping. But I'm like, why did he say that? You know what I'm saying? I said, okay. And another one he said was, you can't live in this world by yourself. Both of them together, I'm just, why is he saying it, man? Then it dawned on me, and good thing I did it.
But see,
I came out the right.
But see, that's the beauty of, like you said, he got one older, some young ones that we laugh about him starting or whatever the case may be. Whichever way we put it, it's just always still trying to teach.
Yeah.
Because another thing, I tell you, after a certain age, shit, they gonna do whatever they want to do regardless.
Anyway, that's
You
right.
know what I'm
We
saying?
can install what we want.
And that's the same thing our parents would tell us.
That's right.
I never get mine. You know how my daddy was.
Oh, yeah.
All right? Take your dumb ass out here. You got to. You know what I'm saying? I done told you.
I already told you.
I done told you.
But sometimes that's the best teacher. That's the best.
What
experience is the best teacher.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he expected. But it's still that line.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That line. But yeah, you're right though. Oh, that's what I want. I want my experience. Go through it. You know what I'm saying? Because me and my wife had a conversation. I said, "Babe, I just don't ever want them to the life that we gave them is always you want them to have something better.
Yeah.
Or this and that. I just need them to understand it took a lot of work.
To get this.
For that.
You can't just,
Ain't gonna raise.
you just not gonna get it.
Yeah.
Like, I told my wife the other day, I was like, look, if I decide to sell something, properties or whatever, if I decide to sell one of them, we gonna do it. We're not gonna think about, oh, we don't have nothing to leave him. No.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you do that, then they were like, oh,
That crutch.
when they leave, I got all this anyway.
Yeah.
It doesn't teach them to put the work in that I put in or my wife put in to make it to make sure they have a roof over their head. It doesn't. It's just like, oh, I'm gonna kick back because when they gone, it's going to me anyway. No, because I told them, even my 7-year-old, I said, let me tell you one thing. Because if I decide today to sell this and me and your mom go over here, move here, and go here, go there, I'm gonna do it. I work hard for it. Blood, sweat, and tears since 15 years old. I missed the Jam Fest. I never been to none of the concerts. My wife took me to my first concert. Joe Levert and Will Downey. I never forget it. And then a month after that, Joe Levert passed. I said, Lord, I said, baby, thank you. That was one of my favorite. And people was like, you that young, you know? Joe Levert was one of my favorite.
That was a legend.
At Hampton Coliseum. And you talking about the Velvet Teddy Bear?
The women, they had different notes. Look.
He took that.
Hey.
I won't look at him like, baby, really, they like this. Then he took that teddy bear, wiped the sweat off his face, and threw it in the crowd. They were gonna fight.
But look,
You know what I'm saying?
before my mother passed, we went to a Luther concert.
Oh Lord.
I thought they talk about the way we would act at a concert. I'm looking like, what the? So
Y'all can't
y'all women, y'all different.
You can't
yeah,
take.
Yeah,
I
boy.
mean,
Room full of freaky Sunday school teachers.
the whole thing came out. I said, Lord, look, one of my old co-workers, older co-worker, she say, I said, oh Lord, she ended up sitting in front of us. I said, babe, she welcomed me or whatever. So after the show was over and everything, we chilling, she said, don't take people at work.
That's that bottle.
I said, what?
You didn't see me here.
You didn't see me here. I said, oh, excuse me, because she was like, oh Lord, she was one on one shouting everything. You would never think. I said, okay, Miss Stewart, okay, like, what? I mean, they were going crazy trying to climb on the stage. Who the ones?
Housekeeping.
Yeah.
Listen to that.
What?
They go that disclaimer. Y'all
Uh-huh.
look. They go that disclaimer.
That's a disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
Everything but religion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But what that one
yeah.
in the yes, Lord. With the hat and everything.
Yeah.
You should trust that word. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, but this is you. Seem like you ready to take the undergarments and say, hey, baby.
Lord.
But
Just said draws. He said undergarments.
hey, but that's how they was saying, right? That was saying.
Yeah, man.
But I was like, I said, that's who
Strawberry candy was in
I
that.
told Ring, I said,
Yeah.
that's who I seen. I said, okay. But there was man trying to crawl on the stage. Security got to back up. Will Downey was on there. He did good. He went first. But when Gerald came, security came from everywhere and went in front of the stage.
Watch out now.
Came in front of the stage. Will Downey, he put it on the show. He didn't have none of that though. I said, what's about to
seen
change?
Gerald.
They said, damn, the lights got dim. And Gerald started coming in there. The security blocked the stage. You hear me? I was like, oh, this is what they were talking about.
They lose it, bro.
He played that song, Wear It Out. Oh, man, you should have seen all the bros and niggas throwing on the stage.
Lord have mercy.
Because he was acting like he was wearing it out on stage and they were just screaming. I was like, okay. All right.
Look,
Okay.
And in my case, what they want to say about Luther, let me tell you what he did. When he hit that whoop, 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 the stage lit up as he did it. Oh, boy, ride like the star did. I said, man.
I said, oh, y'all got the nerve to talk
Yeah.
about us. Y'all women crazy.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, it's like a
Y'all
high.
good at it. Yeah.
Trying to keep it on the
Shout out to them because they good at that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But man.
It's funny you said that. What I tell my sons, I be like, look, boy, let me tell you something. You think you be lying? Ain't nothing like a woman and her friends. Like they, you know, as guys, we dumb. We go to this point, but a woman, they got about 3 extraction plans,
yeah.
blow up plans.
Right.
Boy,
But you knew winter could lie since you was growing up with your mama.
yeah,
How many times the bill man called and you ain't know no better? Your mama said, "Hey, I'm not here. I'm not here." My mama says she's not here.
You had to hear about that the whole time. Let me tell you what your child did.
Yep.
You ain't her child no more. You done lost them privileges.
Ain't even done yet. We get home where you at?
Pop quiz. If money was no object and you could find it anywhere, what car would you buy tomorrow?
Money was no object.
I know
You can find it
what
tomorrow. You know, sometimes you gotta hunt and find your car, but Money no object. You can pick up
You
the
said car.
Yeah, car.
Okay.
I had to be my dream car, man. Any Lamborghini.
Oh,
Any Lamborghini.
A Lamborghini. I mean,
What color?
I don't care too much with the Gelatos, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, blue my favorite color, but I'll take a white or black. But Lamborghini, man.
Lambo.
Lambo.
I can't fit in one.
I mean, I just always like them, but I like the old school ones better, like back in the Dumb and Dumber. That drink, it's just that I like that. I like that body style.
That was the name.
That drink is sick, but they got some new ones. It's nice. Chris Brown got a couple few. It's nice. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but I at least get to touch one. I get to drive one come August, man. Thanks to my family, you know what I'm saying? My kids that for Father's Day sending me this, so I'm going to Vegas and I'm gonna drive the drink. Nice. I get to pick from on the track which one, but you know I'm going there because that's my dream car. Why not?
Yeah.
Is that the McLaren or the Lamborghini or a Porsche or a GTR and all that? But I'm like, yo, I got to do it. You know what I'm saying?
It's a Lambo.
I got to drive a Lambo. You know what I'm saying?
What about you, man?
Hey, it's just gonna sound cliche. I'm the same way. My big ass getting in there.
Yes, sir.
I need the butterfly door. You remember I used to have the poster back in the day.
Yes, sir.
I don't care. All I want,
Yes,
my version,
sir.
I just want the butterfly door. You can talk about me.
All you
Put me
want.
on whatever social media. You be like, he had to slide out till I get a shake my big ass and get out. And I look at y'all, be like, y'all see what it say, right?
Hey.
Yeah, I ain't lying.
But I tell you one thing, when you pull up, everybody know you pulled up. They
That's
ain't gonna
right.
care about nothing
None
else.
of that.
Like, yo, damn.
That's
You
all.
pulled
He'll
up.
tell you, I had the poster.
Showstopper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody driving a Lambo around here. I thought I saw
Yeah, I've seen two around here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in the day when I was working at the airport, I seen a black one. This young cat had a black one. I was like, dang, yo.
I seen a Skyline around here too.
For real.
Yeah,
I
There's
seen
a
some
Maserati in my neighborhood, and that thing named too.
Yeah, I see a lot of Maserati.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a lot
Yeah, I
of
see
them.
a lot of them. But you're right. I saw the Lambo. It was orange.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw.
was on
Yeah, I don't know if
Jersey,
he was home visiting.
I seen
but
it on the interstate before.
Yeah,
That was a few months ago.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But I used to going to work. I used to see a Ferrari, if I'm saying it correctly, a blue one on 199. He had to be like on a week where area he came from, one of them little areas off of 199. But I used to pass him all the time. That thing looked sweet. It ain't my dream car, but it was sweet. Blue. It was blue. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. What color Lambo?
Huh?
What color?
Color.
Oh, I don't care. You heard what I said. Butterfly
No,
door.
as long as
That's the most
all-
important
that's
part.
all
Yeah,
you want.
that's the important part.
Alright,
Because the name speaks for itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yes,
What
sir.
you getting,
I
man?
gotta get my Nova. That's my dream car. Chevy Nova.
Word.
Okay.
The orange with the
Wouldn't have never
black.
thought that from
Ooh.
you.
Black
Okay,
stripe
I
down
would
the
have.
middle.
Okay,
Yeah, that's my
okay.
dream. Yeah.
So you seen my pops OG?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
He had a
That's
72
nice.
Nova,
That was pretty.
orange.
That was
Rank
pretty.
seen it. He was like, yo, it's orange. That was my daddy baby,
Yeah,
yo.
that's my
He
dream.
got rid of it. That was my dad baby. Yeah, he had it for years. Years and years and
I
years.
messaged Kevin Hart to ask him to buy me one because he bought all his boys one.
Yeah. Boy, everybody
Yeah,
nasty,
boy,
nasty old
yeah.
school, boy.
Yeah.
What you got, dog? What you got, big dog?
Yeah.
Man, it's either gonna be something old or something young. I don't know. It'd be between that Aston Martin,
Okay.
the one that the new James Bond drove, not Pierce Brosnan. I forgot the Daniel Craig.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That silver one he had.
Yeah.
I always loved that one, but then I always wanted me an old Malibu.
No word.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like a 60, 67,
Yeah.
68, something like that.
Word.
But shit, if you get that bonds with me, your ass gonna be getting out the same way. Now that old one, you good.
It's gonna sit over there till I get right.
Yeah, exactly. You heard what I said? It's gonna motivate me to get right.
That's right.
Look, I'm gonna get out one time. Oh, hell no. That's not me looking like this.
That's right.
I'm gonna have a park right in front of the yard. So every time I get ready to go outside, I get the pizza. I'm like,
Ah, let's go back
get
in.
salad, get salad.
That's it.
Damn right, man.
Yeah, if I get one, it'll be like a aqua color, like a
Okay.
between teal and blue, something
The
like
Miami, that joint, like that color.
that. Yeah, but like a little bit more green in it.
I know you
Yeah,
think I'm
yeah.
lying. I don't give a damn what the color be. I know you think I'm lying. I ain't lying. Boy,
I know you telling the truth.
boy, I ain't lying.
I'm telling you so.
I be like, I don't know if y'all ever seen that episode of Rev Ron was in his Lamborghini driving slow. That'll be me. Try me. You know it got it.
Try
Don't
me.
even worry about it, boy.
I ain't that. Hey, why not?
You,
So, yeah.
well, we about to wrap it up here soon. Phillips, you gotta tell them what you got. I know you just say you got the first
I like to do everything right. You know what I'm saying? It's been in the making for a long time, but this is my brand called Fresh Life. You know, again, it's to uplift people. You know, to encourage people to do things, spread love and awareness. You know, to touch on awareness, I have a shirt. 'Cause I know I'm ranking for a long time, and this is for Jalen.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Listen,
Alright.
this is the one I'm coming out with autism. Fresh Life for Autism. All my shirts are black, and all my shirts are white. The only thing changes in the inside. My original shirts are white with black letters, or black shirt with white letters. The only time it would change it means something like autism. I'm coming with the autism one. I did one I made up for myself for military, for my kids. That's my oldest son and my middle son. You know, but none of these dropped yet. But I do have these out already. But again, this is for Jalen. I knew him for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Big up to him. You know, the job and everything. Older gentleman right now. So I just want to get us to D-Rank and Jalen, keep up the good work. Also, I did window stickers / bumper stickers. You know.
Word.
And then I did one more I want to show you guys. Two. You gotta represent the breast cancer. That's coming out with breast cancer. You know.
That's October, right?
Yeah. So I got a breast cancer one, and then I have one for my son, my middle son, his homeboy Nasir. Sickle cell, man. Sickle cell is real. I had a girl in school that had it, and I never knew why she would been there and cramp and all this stuff. Long story short, but I found out about sickle cell. But this young man, cool, respectful kid. My middle son friend has sickle cell, so I did this in honor of him. You know, I wasn't even gonna do one, but he was supposed to go on vacation with them as a vacation for graduation, and he couldn't make it. The 2 days before he was supposed to go with my son, he got bad off sick, but he's doing well right now. So this is the sickle cell color burgundy, and that drops in September. So you know, I just been working on things again, man. It's to help out because you know, God put me here. I mean, not to go away from everything believing, but God put me here for a reason, and it's to help people out, man. I mean, I help with clothes giving and whatever the case may be. And it's not the point I just like it feels good after I do it, you know. So I just want to give back, you know, and I've been blessed.
You talk about the other thing, the February.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shout out to my homeboy Juan DeVelli, man. It's crazy. Like he called me not too long ago, about maybe a few months ago. I say at least 6 months ago, and he was like, "Man, I do movies now. You know, he's a producer and write books and stuff. So his second book is called Tough Love. You know, so he called me. He was like, "Man, I want you to be in it, this, that, and other." So I'm in some extras. You know what I'm saying? I did 3 scenes in there. So shout out to him. The movie's supposed to come out February of next year, 2022. So show him some love, man. Young black gentleman, man. I mean, there for everybody, man. Came a long way. You talking from the bottom, you know what I'm saying? So show that man some love. Again, it's called Tough Love. So, you know, big up to him, Jerron DeVelli.
Don't.
That's what's up. Buffalo.
Look, he done shut it down. I should have went first. Because he came prepared. So I'm going to let him get this. We're going to talk off camera about how this went. But no, the biggest thing is any of y'all want to Google Buffalo Family and Friends. Whenever I get the invite, I'll make sure I have more because, you know, I got something to live up to. I ain't going to say no names. But again, it's all about community giving back. We do, like I said, I mentioned earlier, anything for the community. You know, that's what we're doing big. Like I said, it's based out of Chesapeake right now, but they got the ability to travel everywhere. I mean, y'all, they even got the trucks that go around with the logos, whatever's needed. They put their hand. When I say they, we, make sure I'm using the correct verbiage. But that's the biggest thing there. And seeing the work that the family put in, and even those that volunteer. You know, it's nothing like people that's willing to invest their time.
That's right.
Nice.
But they say time is money.
That's
invest
right.
Time, but so it helps out, man. And even collabing with people. Some people have a hard time collabing, but I'm like, we do this together and we help together. Why not?
Especially we got the same goal, man. You got the same goal.
You know, wow, we got the same goal. Wow, one step, one in the back to each other. It's crazy. But
what's that? That's extra medium.
And one more thing, shout out to TR, man. Tommy Reeman too, man. Tommy Reeman doing thing with the kids too. So big up to see, you know what I'm saying? But City on the chest, you know. Out in the mall, you know what I'm saying? This is logo, you know what I'm saying? I rock it, you know what I'm saying? But real quick, I'll show you.
Get him on the show soon too.
Yeah, man. I'm coming for you. I don't know. David, you must be on the homework.
So, just showing love, man. Cause I told him I would, and he probably thought, man, he probably thought I wasn't gonna start through, but I said, yo, I bought me some socks. I rock it to the field in Dresden. You know what I'm saying? Then I wear my mask everywhere I go. They be like, what do you mean? Hey, yo, sit on his chest, yo.
Yeah.
That man came
Been doing his thing.
a long way doing his thing, man. So big up to you, yo.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's all. What we got next, yo? We got August 7th. We got the Ouzel Finch Cornhole Tournament.
Oh, word.
Yeah, August.
Where that
20th.
at?
That's a
I'm
full
gonna try
road
my
event.
best to pull up,
Yeah,
Oh, I'm trying to do that. Oh, yeah.
cause that's my anniversary. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
August
Yeah.
21st.
Let that man live.
Yeah,
Back to school event at Lafayette High School.
What day is that?
August 21st.
21st.
Yeah, from 12 to 4. Oh, no, 10 to 1. I don't know. I checked.
You gotta let him get back to you. I know this guy for a long
Sound like he
time.
can't wait to be there, people.
Yeah. You hear my voice change? Give him a minute. Let him get back
I
to
will
you.
post the information in this video right here.
No, the only person that was prepared was Billionaire Phillips.
That's not what I'm saying. Me and you coming back together. I'm gonna bring the whole truck.
Nah, man. Y'all
It's
good.
all love, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just appreciate y'all, letting me come and, speak my piece or whatever, but
Me
Yeah,
as
Jay
well.
didn't
Y'all
get a
doing
shirt,
it,
but
Jay.
it's all good.
You bro.
terrible, yo.
He over here plotting on what shoes he wear with it.
I got the
I saw you saw him. He rubbed it too.
Yeah,
That's when I knew he wasn't gonna give him the shirt. He rubbed it like,
one to
okay.
go with this check right here.
Oh, man, I got to kind of want to shout out.
Yeah.
I just want to shout out to my wife, Giselle, my oldest son, Daquan in the Navy, and my middle
Yes,
son,
salute,
Trayshawn, going to the Air Force, and my youngest, Tyreek, ready to do some big things with that football.
Oh, that means
Yeah.
Trey Shine gonna be playing a turkey bowl this year. He gonna be gone.
September.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, he'll be back, you know what I'm saying? I don't know where they're going to station him at or whatever, but I know one of the boot camp areas is Texas.
Mm.
And I don't know what the other one is for the Air Force, but if he around, you best believe, because
Oh, I know. He like talking. He like talking noise to me too.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Yeah, always talking.
But yeah, I just wanted to say, I love y'all, whatever. I know I'm a hard egg to crack, but
That boy
it's all out of
crazy.
love.
That boy crazy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, nah.
You got your shout outs too.
Oh
bro.
no, I'm the same way. Kid, David gonna be trying to get some chicken.
No, I need the oxtails.
Oh, the
oxtails.
oxtails, so baby. So yeah, look, my
I
wife
need some
wants
too,
to
yeah.
eat Southern women.
Okay.
Every time he come, it's always food in my house.
It
She
is,
still
man.
cook like all them kids there, even though they ain't there. That's cool.
Yeah,
Didi, Daddy love you doing your nursing thing in Florida. Hey, Craig, you doing your thing in the Navy. I'm proud of you. And Kobe, going to Norfolk State, like I say, doing. Look, and he doing the engineering and football.
Yeah,
Either
that's
way,
nice.
proud of
That's
all
right.
y'all. Love y'all all. Hey, and I'm still here. And look, your dad ain't gonna change. I'm gonna be that guy. Look,
Me
man.
too.
So,
He crazy.
I
too.
love you. What David said.
Shout out to my wife, the kids, all y'all, all the many kids we got. The corner. We call it a triangle offense +1. I ain't calling everybody's name up. I don't feel like it. But yeah, salute to all y'all. Until next time.
Hold on.
Hold on. I gotta move. Boy, one day got the next one. Go ahead, son.
Hey, boy, something. No, you gotta come back over here. Too.
No, son, I gotta turn it off.
Something too.
Oh, the
we're
top
ready.
5.
Yeah. You clap it out, son. What's going on?
He knew what's coming.
I forgot.
All y'all shout out y'all wives, and I said my anniversary coming up. You gonna get up, go push the button, your ragged ass. You was
No,
talking
I
about us.
no.
push a button.
I
Some
told
put your
you
shout
go
out,
and
son.
live. What did
Yeah,
I say?
after
I
the
said-
shout out.
Everybody cut the camera off.
No,
Oh,
after-
before you
no,
shot yours
no,
up.
it was not. I said after the
Oh,
shout out.
But you know,
son.
after that, we do our top
I forgot the
five.
top
Well,
five,
you was
son. Yeah,
acting
dang.
extremely light skinned in front of company. You got company here, you want to act up. Beulah Mae Jenkins, that's my wife. I love that gal.
All right.
That ain't her real name, that's her pet name, but you know, she know.
Everybody know Beulah Mae.
Yeah, everybody know Beulah Mae. But yeah, I love you, boo boo. All 3 of my kids, the bonus daughter, Destiny, Gabrielle, and Trey, love all 3 of y'all. That's all I got for the kids. All I got for the wife. Anniversary coming up on the 7th. Can't wait. That's
Congratulations.
year 5. Yeah.
When you made it through 5, you can do 100 more now.
Hey,
So
I'm counting on it.
I
Yeah.
make it to the first 5.
She been complaining now. I got the new job. I got to go work 4 o'clock in the morning, man. So I go to bed early.
Yeah.
Early.
No wonder you looked at the clock.
So whenever, definitely. So whenever she try to get all lovely and tender, I'm like, look, you got till 7:45.
He say 7 o'clock. That fool said 7:45.
Yeah, he back down to the number.
Anytime after that, one of us going to be disappointed. Telling you now. But anyway, it's a little thing we do on the EBI show. We do what I like to call a tier list. I'm just name a top 5. I'm gonna just name a subject, and you just give your top 5 of that subject. I think the last time we did was drinks. Then we did sweets.
Yeah.
Y'all eat ice cream?
Yeah.
No, y'all got that.
Come on, man. You can name
But
top.
hey, look, don't let the size fool you. I ain't a big sweets dude. I give you something. Go
All
ahead.
right, give me your top 5 flavors of ice cream. You done had them before. They ain't even got to look. See,
Yeah, I have them. I
got some caramel in his back pocket. Come on now.
Lie.
I ain't never seen nobody with a banana in the dashboard. He
There
ready.
you go. See, I knew y'all was coming.
You don't like bananas? Hell no. Bananas is the devil.
Nah, he don't like them.
Oh man,
See, okay.
You
Go
need
ahead.
to smell.
that's why he be cramping up. He ain't got a potassium in the system.
There's more potassium than sweet potato. I eat sweet potato.
You just gonna be black today, huh? Chicken wings, sweet potatoes, and Sprite.
And oxtail.
Yeah.
That is what you talking about. When you, you mad about them oxtails.
Yeah, I smelled them. That's why.
Yeah.
And then I saw the bones in the pot.
He thought about coming back. Whatever. I think y'all had something to do. He was like, I might try to make it back.
Won't happen. It won't happen. All right. So today we're gonna do ice cream. Give me your top 5 flavors of ice cream. No in particular order. Just what you think your top 5.
My
Bills.
top 5. I have to say number 1 because you know how I am with the strawberry thing. But
Yeah.
my number 1 is strawberry.
I agree. Keep going.
My number 2, I can go with cookies and cream because I do be hitting sometimes, you know. Then 3, I guess I can go with vanilla bean.
Vanilla bean.
Okay.
You
Number
said
4.
Vanilla, it said vanilla bean.
Yeah, vanilla bean.
I got something. For that. I got something for that.
Number 4, man. I guess I can say maybe like caramel. You know, like the Snickers one. And then
So you mean ice cream got caramel in it or caramel?
yeah, caramel.
ice
Yeah,
cream? Okay.
yeah, like caramel in it. And then last, just throw up there maybe like a. It has to be in the mood, so I can do a sherbet, but it has to be. I have to be in the mood for it, so that's why I'm number 5. You know what I'm saying? I have to be in the mood. For it. But dang, dang, man, you say mine. So you know what I'm saying? That's mine. Strawberry trumps all. You know, I can have that every day. You know.
I don't even want to talk because
Come
we
on,
got
Buffalo.
it similar. I went in order the thing. Strawberries always number 1.
Yes, sir.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yes, sir.
I'm with the cookies and cream.
Okay.
I'm out there. I love that macadamia.
Oh, all right.
So,
That's
you
a
know
nice
what I'm
choice.
saying? The caramel, I'm with all that. And
One
despite
more.
what he say, man, you gotta eat that banana, man. I don't care what you say. Strawberry, banana, Dairy Queen. Y'all know that Dairy Queen and
Whoa.
strawberry banana, how it came in?
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, you know banana split, but he don't even want to do that.
Yo, why would you mix bananas and ice cream?
My bad. You okay? Give us yours. We my bad.
Let's listen.
I like, I like Dave Chappelle's favorite rapper. Cookies and cream, cookies and cream, cookies and cream, cookies and cream.
That's it?
See, that's not. That's what we talking about,
See.
right?
Nah, man.
See,
I might slide a chocolate chip cookie dough in there, but most of the time it's cookies and cream.
okay.
So you the dude you take and go get a steak, you put ketchup on it or something like that.
I don't eat ketchup.
This dude eat like a 3rd grader. God,
That's just a bad.
He said he
Why would you eat ketchup? This is as bad as fucking
I
banana.
never understood that about him, but he'll throw mustard on everything.
Because mustard is
Come on now.
real. Ketchup is sugar. It's-
Wait, you said mustard is real.
Yeah.
See, y'all can start another segment.
I tell
Because
you.
he's gonna defend me.
Yeah, he
I'm
gonna
telling
defend
you.
it. Yeah, your turn, bro.
All right. Now,
Talk to me about
my
it.
top 5. My top 5. Cookie and cream. That's up there.
Okay.
Okay.
To cleanse the palate like the pistachio, the green drink. Look, yeah, that's a good one.
Ice
It's a good one. Trying to
Never
tell you.
had it.
If I'm feeling frisky, I do the birthday cake.
Okay.
I understand.
Strawberry. That's my favorite fruit one right there.
See?
Strawberry. And to get extra bougie with you, there's an exclusive ice cream about 5 years ago. I think they discontinued it, but it's still my favorite. If I can't find it, which I probably won't be able to, I'll substitute with either French vanilla or vanilla bean. But there's an ice cream at the supermarket called Fresh Market, where they have an ice cream called Superman. It is to die for. Allow me to tell you what it is. Yeah, I'm getting emotional.
It has to be good.
It's another big guy in the room, but he gonna feel me when I say this to him. The ice cream is red, white, and blue.
Okay.
All right? Stay with me. I'm taking you for a ride. Stay with me. The white ice cream is French vanilla.
Okay.
The red ice cream is home-style vanilla. And the blue ice cream is vanilla bean.
Oh wow.
And it's swirled together in one bucket.
Call it Superman.
It's called
Gotta
Superman.
look for
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
I'm gonna try it.
it sounds
Incredible.
interesting. Yeah. Okay.
That do sound good.
Make me want to try it. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, that's been another rendition of the EBR show, a.k.a. Everything But Religion. And remember what I tell y'all all the time.
The baby shirt.
Some people are so poor, all they have is money. Don't die broke, people. We out of here. Peace.
All right.
Thank you, sir.